Dearest brothers of Lambda, to summarize my feelings about this fraternity in the confines of a single letter is a silly task, but I will try. My time in Kappa Kappa Psi has truly been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life thus far. As the chapter has grown and changed over these 5 years, so have I. I've gone from being a clueless, wide-eyed freshman to being a woman of hard-fought confidence. The ideals of this fraternity align well with mine, and the decision to join has been extremely, and sometimes unexpectedly, rewarding. As this is the final time I will address my fellow Lambda men and ladies as an active member, I wanted to share some of the adventures and lessons with which I've been blessed. I was always an ambitious kid. In high school, I participated and competed in everything. Basketball, golf, softball, quizball, FBLA, many other clubs, and yes, the rumors are true, even cheerleading. In college, I felt free to go after any goal, even those that seemed unconventional or improbable. When I was chapter historian, I envisioned a Beatles display for the Southwest District theme of vintage vinyl, complete with Case ITBS Abbey Road, Dixon Street. That year, we won Best Freestanding Display at Convention in Norman. This past year, I dreamt up a new and encouraging takeout for the process, and I believe our efforts made for an impactful night. Detailed projects take planning, coordination, effort. The process of competing for awards like the D.O. Wiley or the Cup cannot start on a spur-of-the-moment decision, and as several brothers can attest, are a lot of work. My time as treasurer taught me the value of being informed and starting early. That year, we received RSO funding for a catered dinner, and leadership speaker took advantage of district funding to help an impoverished band program and got Southwest District Convention registration covered. Kappa Kappa Psi has not only given opportunity to practice the important art of preparation, but it has prepared me for bigger and better things. As an aside, I must express a random point of accomplishment within the bond. People sometimes view me as a crazy person, especially when it comes to games. It took repeated asking to get brothers to try fishball, and I'm very glad some finally caved and joined me. It's not much, and it's not necessarily fraternally significant, but it's something that I believe can draw people together, make them work together, and encourage one another. Those things are undeniably beautiful. And I'm thankful the Lord saw fit to use me as a messenger for something as trivial and as awesome as fishball. We sometimes remind ourselves of our roots, our reasons for being. On some level, we are defined by our duties. I am proud to represent a brotherhood committed to service. In my life, I have grown the most through serving others with an attitude of humility, and I believe humble service is particularly imperative during the selfish time of college. There's great strength in ceasing self-focus, in getting outside and away from the me propensity. A person who stares into the mirror at all times not only has an improper and inflated view of self, but a slanted and backwards one of the world. Fellowship keeps us grounded. It also strengthens the goal, the journey to it, and the individuals involved. Among so many other things, this organization has taught me that I can bring into fruition some of the wildest dreams of my imagination. It just takes the formation of a thought-out plan, the input of hard work to see it through, and essentially always other people to assist in the venture. I hope that my actions over these past several years have spoken of my love for this band, this fraternity, and most importantly, for all of you. I realize I have been so imperfect and frankly quite bad at some of the time. I realize I have been so imperfect and frankly quite bad at that some of the time, and I do apologize for my many shortcomings. But every struggle and every moment of uncertainty was more than worth the challenge. I can easily pinpoint the lowest moment of my tenure. It was a time when the makeup of the chapter was far different, and I felt cheated and completely unappreciated after one extremely trying election night. That lowest moment was when we began to sing the hymn, and I felt wrong and almost dirty standing there in a circle of hypocrisy. That time is easy to remember, but my absolute greatest moment is not. This recall failure is not because of its lack, but because of how numerous those wonderful times have been. I've loved everyone, and I'm so thankful for the people here and across the country who have made it all possible. I've said it before, and I'll say it again because it's the most concise summary I know. Service is love made visible. My encouragement to you all is to be visible. As badly as I am at times, I truly wish to spend and be expended for the benefits of others. I yearn for this because I know my purpose in life is to serve and not to be served. I wish to imitate my Creator by laying down my life for my friends, my brothers, my sisters, for all. That is my reason to strive and to do my utmost. It's what gives me my energy and urges me higher. It is that, the most important of powers, love, which provides so much and makes all possible. I am humbled and delighted to have had Kappa Kappa Psi as my community, training grounds, and support network through college. As my final piece of advice as an active member, I will say simply this. Strive is a verb, not an ideal. There should never be a point of complacent satisfaction. There should never be acceptance of bare minimum. You must keep working and keep improving and keep giving all you have to give. Set higher goals than what seems reasonable, because if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. You all can do it. You have such potential and such passion. Strive higher. As I mentioned before, I am here for you all regardless of time and space. Relationships do not depend on those things, and I want to help if at all I can. These few words cannot begin to express all that this fraternity and the Lambda chapter mean to me. It is not and has never been my entire livelihood, but it is one of the dearest things to my heart. With great appreciation for every moment, I respectfully request alumni status of this chapter. Always, always, always on the upward strive. Stephanie Audrey McCullough, Stranger Danger.